Hey guys! And welcome to a whole new episode. And today we're going to give you another review. This time it's of
Inventions in the Disneyland Hotel.
So what are we going to do today? We're going to give grades for the food and for the atmosphere and for the value. And then we're also going to give you our conclusion in the end. So let's start. Sven, what do you think about the atmosphere in the Disneyland Hotel Inventions?
The styling of the restaurant Invention is, for me personally, as with an engineering background, I really love it. All the details of flying machines and inventions of the Victorian era.
It's funny that Sven notices these kind of things because I didn't notice that at all. The only thing that I see is a pink Victorian hotel with lots of flowers and cute curtains and nice chairs and tables, and that's what I see, but I think that's the difference between us. So the overall atmosphere, you think it's nice?
Yeah, I really love it. I really love it over there. Yeah.
If you're eating there, you really feel the grandeur of the hotel. The chairs are nice and comfortable. It's really nice. You feel like a princess. I'm already going to talk like this. And then of course you have this beautiful view over the park, which you don't always get a table next to. Last time we were special guests, so they made a reservation for us next to the best window of the restaurant. But the first time that we ate there, I don't know if you remember this, but we had a table, a two-person table in the buffet section, and we had a view over the park. Remember that?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So we were very lucky that first time. Then we also had dinner once in another room that's more of a round room, but it was great to sit there as well. I mean, if you're walking around, you can always look through the windows and you are in touch with the park. What would you give the atmosphere for a grade?
An 8.
I would give it a 10. What could be better, really?
The Californian?
I think it's a 10, because what could be better? You are in the Disneyland Hotel, you have a view over the park. They did a great job when it comes to making it cozy and nice.
On what you said, I'm maybe gonna give it a 9. I'm going up 1 point.
Okay, yeah, so you're changing your grade here?
Yeah, 9.
Okay, 9, for me a 10. Okay, so now we're going to the food. What are your thoughts about that?
Always good. Never had a miss. Like we said in our previous video with Restaurant Stars, it can be a hit or miss with that restaurant. With Inventions, always good.
Absolutely. They changed their menu over the years. They changed things, and it's only for the better. Last time we were there, I had tortellini, and it was very good tortellini. Oh, and it was good, well done. You know, not too soft or anything.
Al dente.
It was al dente. It was perfect. They have great desserts, as always, as we know from Disney. You know what? Let's have a flashback on when we were there last time, and I can show you guys a bit of the buffet.
In addition, they also have got oysters sometimes. They've got a very broad selection of seafood for a buffet, which is only to be seen at Cape Cod in
Newport Bay Club.
Newport Bay Club.
So we highly recommend Inventions Buffet because it's overall very good. And now we have to give it a grade.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it 8.5.
8.5. Interesting.
I will explain, because the food is very good, but it isn't really that big. So for example, in Restaurant Stars, the buffet is on 2 sides, and on both sides are almost the same dishes.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of room to walk, while in Inventions there's not so much room. So I would suggest that would be awesome if they would make an extra buffet. And or even, you know, more choices for when you don't eat meat. That would be nice. So that's why 8.5.
Yeah, I would go with a 9.
A 9, yeah?
Yeah. For Disney food.
Yes.
Because there are other restaurants outside of Disney, and
of course. I mean, yeah, that's true. But we are focusing on
the Disney
food.
On the Disney food, I would say this would be a 9 for me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I understand. So now we're going to talk about value. How much does it cost to eat there?
For an adult, you would have to pay €69.99. So round it off, 70 euros.
Yeah.
And for a child, €39.99, which would be 40 euros. For the value, including characters and the food and the atmosphere, I would say, well, it's justified.
Yeah, if you compare it to other buffet restaurants where a normal buffet is around 35 euros for an adult, you know, this is twice the price. So you will pay another 35 for atmosphere and the characters.
And a better quality of food.
But of course it's a lot of money. If you are there with your kids, a family of 4, I mean, you have to pay a lot. You can get your discount, don't you, with annual pass?
And with your annual passes, several depends on which annual pass you have, of course.
Yeah, that's true.
But you can get a discount.
Yeah, I give it a 9.
You give it a 9? Okay. I would say, well, yeah, price is of course justified, but it's still a lot of money.
Yeah.
I would say 8.5, including because of the characters and the quality of the food and the atmosphere.
Okay.
Yeah, 8.5.
Okay, good.
Let's talk about the extras. Well, of course, you're in the Disneyland Hotel. Again, it's the atmosphere. It's such a bonus to be in that building, at least for us, which gives it an extra magical touch. And yes, of course, the characters, which are a big extra.
Yeah, and what's also very convenient is that the restrooms are just around the corner from your restaurant. You have to leave the restaurant to go to the restrooms, but they're very close by, so that's very nice. Well, also you can have some great shots from the castle from the restaurant, which is also nice. And when it's cold outside or rainy, it's so nice to be in this warm, cozy restaurant, and yeah, that's just a big benefit as well.
Now we come to the conclusion.
And if we're looking at the grades that we gave so far, our average is a 9. So this is what we give to Inventions, which is, I think, a very good grade. I mean, they did very well. So now here's our conclusion. Would we eat here again? Would we pay 70 euros?
Even without an annual pass, I would say yes.
If we're going on a budget to Disneyland Paris, we won't eat there. We would just skip it. Yeah. But if we have some extra, or we just
special occasion
or whatever, that's really a great way to celebrate it in Inventions. Yeah. So yes,
add some extra magic to it.
Yes, and I would really look forward to eating there. Like, oh yes, we're going to Inventions this time. Yummy.
Yeah.
So, yes, absolutely.
That brings us to the end of our video of our review on Inventions in the Disneyland Hotel.
We hope that you liked it, and we are very curious about your opinion. Do you agree with us? Do you think that this restaurant deserves a 9? Or are you disagreeing with us? Please let us know in the comments down below and tell us your story. We are very curious about what you have to tell us.
You can also leave a comment on our other social media channels, which are Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, of course. So, well, you can find the addresses in the link down below.
And also in the screen. Okay guys, this was it. And maybe next time we'll see you in Main Street.
Bye!
Bye!
Ja, ging weer lekker.
Okay, so Sven, they're still here.
They are still here.
They're still here. Maybe it's time for them to go home?
Yeah. Go.
Go.